What's going on, guys? Darren Higgins here. I want to bring you a quick guitar lesson today covering a song called To Live Is Christ by Sidewalk Prophets. So first thing is we're going to be playing on the Capo 4. Now I'll run through the chords real quick, and then we'll run through parts of the song, okay? So first one is just a standard E minor. So it's going to be 2nd fret, 4th and 5th strings. Alright, and the next one is going to be a C, but with the G bass note. So do your standard C. So it's going to be 1st fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 4th string, and 3rd fret, 5th string. Okay, so that's a standard C. In order to do that G bass note, I take this ring finger, move it up to the 6th string, and I put my pinky on the 5th string. Okay, and then it goes into a standard G from there. Which on this one I play, I call it the easy G. So it's a easy, quick change G. So it's just got the pinky and the ring finger locked into the 3rd fret, bottom 2 strings. And then you've got index finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, and middle finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string. Okay, so that's a G. And then it's also got a D. Okay, so your standard D. So 2nd fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 1st string, 3rd fret, 2nd string. Play the bottom 4. Alright, and then it also uses a D sus4, which is just where you take your pinky and put it on the 3rd fret, 1st string. Alright, and the only other chord, well, there's 2 other ones you need to know. So there's also a variation of a D that is a D with a F sharp bass note. So you got your standard D. And the only difference there is you take this thumb and you actually hold down on the 2nd fret, okay? Okay. And then the other one is just it's just a G, but using the B as a bass note. So your standard G, all it is you pick up your middle finger. Okay. So that's a G with a B. Okay. I pulled this chord diagram off Ultimate Guitar. So I'm gonna run through it real quick, and then you can kind of get the feel for it. Okay. So your first verse is gonna be very slow. If I rise, let me rise on you, not on all of my successes, my sting, my pursuits, and if I lose, let me lose my life. 'Cause if I belong to Jesus, the flesh is crucified. Okay, so basically what you've got there is just an E minor to the C with the G bass, and then to a G. Okay. If I rise, let me rise on you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I rise, let me rise on you. Okay, so kind of a 2 count on the E minor, 2 count on the C with the G bass note, and then a 4 count on the G. Alright, and then it goes into an E minor, not on all of my successes. And then here's where it changes. Instead of going a 4 count on a G, it goes E minor, C with the G bass note, and then it goes D sus4 for 2 counts, and then a D for 2 counts. Okay. If I rise, let me rise on you, not on all of my successes, my sting, my pursuits. Alright, and it repeats that twice. So that's the verse. And then when it gets into the chorus, it goes to E minor, and then the D with the F sharp bass note, G. All right, so it's like this. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ, and die is gain. All right, so that chorus is the E minor. So it's done. All right, so it does that twice, and it goes into a C. So that's a C, and then you got the G bass note with the B bass note. So remember, that's a G without the middle finger, and then a D sus4. So just a D with the pinky down. Okay. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ, and die is gain. Okay, and then it does an interlude of that same chord pattern. Okay, and then it goes into the second verse, so same thing. And if I grow, let me grow in you. Wilt the seeds of wanting more, ripped in pride out by the roots. And if I'm still, let me hear you speak. Not the tone of my transgressions, but the song of the redeemed. And then it goes back in the chorus twice. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ, and die is gain. Alright, and then when it gets into the bridge, it changes up the pattern a little bit, but it's just a E minor, C, G, and D for most of it, okay? My great desire is to be with you, but this is the place you chose for me. This is the place you chose for me to live my cross and give everything. This is the time you gave to me. This is the time you gave to me. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My great desire is to be with you, but this is the life you chose for me. This is the place you chose for me to live my cross and give everything. Now this is the time you gave to me. This is the time you gave to me. Okay, and so after that you just go back to that interlude, which is just the chorus chord pattern. So and then it goes into the last chorus, and then there's a second part of the chorus, but it plays the same. Okay, so for me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ. For me to live is Christ, and die is gain. Second part. I'll never be the same. I'll never be the same. For me to live is Christ, and die is gain. So you end on the same chord pattern from the bridge, okay? So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You know, you can kind of start working with some of the accents as you go. You know, first off, you can just do it a single strums and take pause in between on that first verse. You know, and then if you're maybe a little more of an intermediate player, then you could, you know, do a little bit of picking. You know, just so, you know, just kind of play on your skill level. This song is a fairly easy one to play. You know, the minor differences are just learning some of those chords, which it's all the same bass chords. Some of them just have an extra bass note added. So, like the D has that F sharp added, the C has that G added. So, you know, it's just a few little accents there that make a big difference in the song. So, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, share it with anybody else that you know that plays guitar, might want to learn this song. Um, Also, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting new tutorials, new guitar lessons, at least once a week. Probably going to be on every Saturday. And then I'm going to do some other videos, some how-tos, and some guitar tips and tricks kind of as we go forward. So I'm kind of working out the schedule for that. But make sure you stay tuned, and hope you have a great day, and God bless.